Sri Sai Satcharitra, chapters 39 and 50. Baba's knowledge of Sanskrit. His interpretation of a verse from Gita, construction of the Samadhi Mandir. This chapter 39 deals with Baba's interpretation of a verse from the Bhagavad Gita. As some people believe that Baba knew not Sanskrit and the interpretation was Nana Sahib Chandorkar's, Hemad Pant wrote another chapter, chapter 50, refuting that objection. As the chapter number 50 deals with the same subject matter, it is incorporated in this chapter. Preliminary. Blessed is Shirdi and blessed is Dwarakamai, where Sri Sai lived and moved until he took Mahasamadhi. Blessed are the people of Shirdi whom he obliged and for whom he came such long distance. First, but it attained great importance on the account of his contact and became a tirtha, holy place of pilgrimage. Equally blessed are the women folk of Shirdi, blessed is their whole and undivided faith in him. They sang the glories of Baba while bathing, grinding, pounding corn, and doing other household work. Blessed is their love, for they sang sweet songs which calm and pacify the minds of the singers and listeners. Baba's interpretation. Nobody believed that Baba knew Sanskrit. One day he surprised all by giving a good interpretation of a verse from the Gita to Nana Sahib Chandorkar. A brief account about this matter was written by Mr. B.V. Dio, retired Mamlatdar, and published in Marathi in Sri Sai Leela magazine, volume 4, Sputa Vishaya, page 5. Short accounts of the same are also published in Sai Baba Charters and Sayings, page 61, and in The Wondrous Saint Sai Baba, page 36, both by Brother B.V. Narasimhaswamy. Mr. B.V. Dio has also given an English version of this in his statement dated September 27, 1936, and published on page 66 of Experiences Part 3, published by the said Swami. As Mr. Dio has got first-hand information about this subject from Nana Sahib himself, we give below his version. Nana Sahib Chandorkar was a good student of Vedanta. He had read Gita with commentaries and prided himself on his knowledge of all that. He fancied that Baba knew nothing of all this or of Sanskrit. So Baba before crowds flocked to Baba when Baba had solitary talks at the mosque with such devotees. Nana was sitting near Baba and massaging his legs and muttering something. Baba, Nana, what are you mumbling yourself? Nana, I'm reciting a shloka, Nana. I'm reciting a shloka from Sanskrit. Baba. What shloka? Nana. From Bhagavad Gita. Baba. Utter it loudly. Nana then recited Bhagavad Gita 434, which is as follows. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te gnanam gnanina tattvadarshanaha. Baba. Nana, do you understand it? Nana. Yes. Baba. If you do, then tell me. Nana. It means this. Sastanga Namaskar, that is prostration, questioning the Guru, serving him. Learn what this gnana is. Then those gnanis that have attained the real knowledge of the Sadvastu Brahma will give you Upadesha of gnana. Baba, Nana, I do not want this sort of collected purport of the whole stanza. Give me each word, its grammatical force and meaning. Then Nana explained it word by word. Baba, Nana, is it enough to make prostration merely? Nana, I do not know any other meaning of the word pranipata than making prostration. Baba, what is pariprashna? Nana, asking questions. Baba, what does prashna mean? Nana, the same, questioning. Baba, If Pariprashna as Prashna, questioning, why did Vyasa add the prefix Pari? Was Vyasa off his head? Nana, I do not know any other meaning for the word Pariprashna. Baba, Seva. What sort of seva it meant? Nana, just what we are doing always. Baba, is it enough to render such service? Nana, I do not know what more is signified by the word seva. Baba, in the next line, Te Gnanam, can you so read it as to read any other word in lieu of Gnanam? Nana, yes. Baba, what word? Nana, Agnanam. Baba, taking that word instead of Gnana, is any meaning made out of the verse? Nana, no, Shankara Bhashya gives no such construction. Baba, never mind if it does not. Is there any objection to using the word if it gives a better sense? Nana, I do not understand how to construct by placing in it. Why does Krishna refer Arjuna to Gnanis or Tattvadarshis to do his prostration, interrogation, and service? Was not Krishna a Tattvadarshi? In fact, Gnana himself? Nana. Yes, he was, but I do not make out why he referred Arjuna to Gnanis. Baba. Have you not understood this? Nana was humiliated. His pride was knocked on the head. Then Baba began to explain. It is not enough merely to prostrate before the Gnanis. We must make Sarvasya Sharanagati to the Sadguru. The question must not be made with any improper motive or attitude or to trap the Guru and catch at mistakes in the answer or out of idle curiosity. It must be serious and with a view to achieve moksha or spiritual progress. Seva is not rendering service, retaining still the feeling that one is free to offer or refuse service. One must feel that he is not the master of the body, that the body is Guru's and exists merely to render service to him. If this is done, the Sadguru will show you what the Gnana referred to in the previous stanza. Nana did not understand what is meant by saying that a guru teaches Agnana. Baba, how is Gnanopadesh, that is imparting of realization, to be? Destroying ignorance is Gnana. Verse OV in 1396 of Gnaneshwari, commenting on Gita 1866, says of ignorance is like this: O Arjuna, if dream and sleep disappear, you are yourself. It is like that. Also, OV 83 on Gita V16 says, there anything different or independent in Gnana besides the destruction of ignorance? Expelling darkness means light. Destroying duality, Dvaita, means non-duality, Advaita. Whenever we speak of destroying Dvaita, we speak of Advaita. Whenever we talk of destroying darkness, we talk of light. If we have to realize the Advaita state, the feeling of Dvaita in ourselves has to be removed. Who can speak of Advaita while remaining in Dvaita? If one did, unless one gets into that state, how can one know it and realize it? Again, the Sishya, disciple, like the Sadguru, is really embodiment of Gnana. The difference between the two lies in the attitude, high realization, marvelous superhuman sattva, and unrivaled capacity and Aishwarya Yoga. The Sadguru is Nirguna Sachidananda. He has indeed taken human form to elevate mankind and raise the world. But his real Nirguna nature is not destroyed thereby even a bit. His beingness or reality, divine power, and wisdom remain undiminished. The disciple also is in fact of the same Swarupa, is overlaid by the effect of the sanskaras of innumerable births in the shape of ignorance, which hides from his view that he is Shuddha Chaitanya. As stated therein, he gets the impression Jiva, a creature humble and poor. The Guru has to root out these offshoots of ignorance and has to give upadesh or instructions to the disciple, held spellbound for endless generations by the ideas of his being a creature, humble and poor. The Guru imparts in hundreds of births, the teaching or God, you are mighty and opulent. Then he realizes a bit that he is God really. The perpetual delusion under which the disciple is laboring, that he is the body, that he is a creature, world or different from him, is an error inherited from innumerable past births. From actions based on it, he has derived his joy, sorrows, and mixtures of both. To remove this delusion, this error, this root of ignorance, he must start the inquiry. How did the ignorance arise? Where is it? And to show him this is called the Guru's Upadesh. The following are the instances of Ajnana. I am a Jiva, body is the soul. God, world, and Jiva are different. I am not God. Not knowing the body is not the soul. Not knowing that God, world, and Jiva are one. Unless these errors are exposed to his view, the disciple can world, body, how they are interrelated and whether they are different from each other or are one and the same. To teach him these and destroy his ignorance is this instruction in Gnana or Agnana. Why should Gnana be imparted to the Jiva who is a Gnanamurti? Upadesh is merely to show him his error and destroy his ignorance. Baba added, Pranipata implies surrender. Surrender must be of body, mind, and wealth. Regarding why should Krishna refer Arjuna to other Gnanis, takes everything to be Vasudev. Any guru will be Krishna to the devotee, and guru takes disciple to be Vasudev, and Krishna treats both as his prana and atma. That there are such bhaktas and gurus, he refers Arjuna to them so that their greatness may increase and be known. Construction of the Samadhi Mandir. Baba never talked nor even made any fuss about the things which he wanted to accomplish, but he so skillfully arranged the circumstances and surroundings that the people were surprised at the slow but sure results attained. The construction of the Samadhi Mandir is an instance in point. Shriman Bapu Saheb Bhuti, the famous multi-millionaire of Nagpur, lived in Shirdi with his family. Once the idea arose in his mind that he should have a building of his own. Sometimes after this, while he was sleeping in Dikshitwada, he got a vision. Baba appeared in his dream and ordered him to build a wada of his own with temple. Shama, who was sleeping there, got also a similar vision. When Bapu Sahib was awakened, he saw Shama crying and asked him why he was doing so. The latter replied that in his vision, Baba came close to him and ordered distinctly the Vada with the temple. I shall fulfill the desires of all. Hearing the sweet and loving words of Baba, I was overpowered with emotion, my throat was choked, my eyes were overflowing with tears, and I began to cry. Bapu Sahib was surprised to see that both of their visions tallied. Being a rich and capable man, he decided to build a Vada and drew up a plan with Madhav Rao Shama. Kaka Saheb Dikshit also approved of it. And when it was placed before Baba, he also sanctioned it immediately. Work was duly started, and under the supervision of Shama, the ground floor, the cellar, and the well were completed. Baba, also on his way to and from Lendi, suggested certain improvements. Further work was entrusted to Bapu Sahib Jog, and when it was going on, an idea struck Bapu Sahib Bhuti's mind that there should be an open room or platform, and in the center the image of Murlidhar, Lord Krishna with the flute, to be installed. He asked Shama to refer this matter to Baba and get his consent. The latter asked Baba about this when he was just passing by the Wada. Hearing Shama, Baba gave his consent, saying, "After the temple is complete, I will come there to stay." And staring at the Wada, he added, "After the Wada is ourselves, we shall live, move, and play there, embrace each other, and be very happy." Then Shama asked Baba whether this was the auspicious time to begin the foundation work of the central room of the shrine. The latter answered in the affirmative. Then Shama got a coconut, broken it, and started the work. In due time, the work was completed, and an order was also given for making a good image of Murlidhar. But before it was ready, a new thing turned up. Baba became seriously ill and was about to pass away. Bapu Sahib became very sad and dejected, thinking that if Baba passed away, his Wada would not be consecrated by the holy touch of Baba's feet, and all his money would be wasted away. But the words, "place or keep me in the Wada," which came out passing away, consoled not only Bapu Sahib but one and all. In due time, Baba's holy body was placed and preserved in the central shrine meant or designed for Murlidhar, and Baba himself became Murlidhar, and the Wada thus became the Samadhi Mandir of Sai Baba. His wonderful life is unfathomable. Blessed and fortunate is Bapu Sahib Bhuti, in whose Wada lies the holy and the pure body of Sai Baba. Bow to Sri Sai, peace be to all.